Welcome once more, great and lovely people of Biafra, lovers of freedom. There are videos that I want to show you today, but let's start with this one. What you are seeing is a scene where so many persons were kidnapped and taken into the bush along Benin Road. This 18-seater bus, everybody in that 18-seater bus was kidnapped with some other vehicles. They were kidnapped there. This happened just, I think, 2 days ago or a day ago. This is what happened. I'll allow you to listen to it. Then I'll show you another video, and then I would explain to you what I need to explain to you.
Jesus Christ.
They bought the motor.
Now here they carry their pass. See one woman for up.
Jesus. Hello? They don't enter bush. You see people, all this one wrong. Jesus. No, this thing is not too much now. They also catch them. You know, what they come? Are you talking and saying last week? And they don't come out. I said last week.
Last 2 weeks.
More than they go. Same back 1 million. They go. They don't enter. They don't enter bush. They don't enter bush. More than they go. You know, that be small thing of my brother. Hey, don't play.
Police they there.
They don't come out. Police don't come.
Police they there.
Police. We don't get police at bed. We don't get police.
Calm down now. Slow down.
Now, Nigeria told the world that it was Simon Ekpa responsible for all the attacks, atrocities going on in the southern part of Nigeria. Our question now is, since Simon Ekpa has been in the custody of the Finnish police, who is doing these things? Who is responsible? They told you that once they arrest Simon Ekpa, that all these things will stop. Who is doing this thing? Because Simon Ekpa continues to warn us that all these things are done by this Nigerian government, that they are responsible for every atrocity that you see, and that is why he is fighting those military and police people, because they aid and abet all these atrocities that you see going on. But nobody will talk. Nobody will respond. Did you hear the story of VDM when he encountered those people, those kidnappers on the road? They went to that place, and just a few meters away from the incident point, they met different, joint military personnel, police, army, navy, air force. They were there. So what were those people doing just few meters away from the crime scene? Why didn't they move in to help? Because that is their primary duty. Why? And VDM moved and later said no, he needs to come back and check. And he came back immediately to check, and he didn't find even one of those military people and police. All of them have fled the scene instead of going in to rescue the kidnappers. So how do you expect? Who is actually behind this thing? I remember I continue to tell our people that each time you see kidnappers, just know that there is a military formation, a police formation around that area that gives them backup. I continue to tell you that these people are working hand in hand with the military and police. That is the reason why you must chase these police and military out of your communities. They are aiding and abetting crimes everywhere, but you will not listen. Now I show you another video.
Bastards. Now these people were these people are kidnappers and they were captured. Not even captured, there was exchange of fire and they were buried. 3 of them were buried. But it so happened that information was later gotten that these people are Fulanis and they speak Igbo. Hey, you will not understand. These people speak fluent Igbo, but they are Fulanis. That means they have stayed in the East for a very long time, and they have mingled with the people, learnt the language, can speak the language perfectly well, but they are not from the eastern part of Nigeria. They are not Igbos, but they speak Igbo fluently. And then they commit all manner of heinous crimes. They commit all manner of heinous crimes. Kidnapping, buying of people, collecting ransom and all of that. This is the situation we have found ourselves. And that was why when certain people tell you that speaking the language does not amount to being originally from a particular area, because you can know how to speak a particular language, but you are not from there. You just come there to sabotage the economic viability of that place. You just come there to sabotage the peace in that area. You just come there to sabotage the relative calmness and oneness in a particular region. This is what these people are all about. And that is what they continue to do. They will come, mix up with you, learn your language, learn your way of life, and then they attack. When they have seen that they have gained relevance in that area, they begin to attack. They have known every nook and cranny of your community, and when they attack, they quickly, move into hiding without you knowing. You can't even discover. That is what is playing out. But many people will not calm down and understand what is going on. Well, it is good we show you this. Let me show you another picture before we end this. Now, the first picture you are seeing by your left is an invasion of Kwara community. A palace in Kwara community was invaded. People were buried, people were abducted, residents were abducted, and these Boko Haram terrorists took them away. In Kwara community. While the other picture at your right hand side is the Nigerian military with their armored tanks. Look, if you look at the picture, you can count as much as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 armored tanks just on this picture. You have not seen the ones that are scattered everywhere that the picture did not capture. 9
armored tanks in one community. This is how they go about harassing the members of that community. These are people who are supposed to protect these people. They will not go to Kwara community to defend the people of Kwara community. They will come to the east to invade the east. They come to the east to cause chaos. They come to the east to cause all manner of havoc. And when they do it, what do? They will turn around and blame it on the men of the Biafra Liberation Army. They will turn around and blame it on IPOB. They will turn around and blame it on you, the people. And somehow you are continuing that foolishness of saying it is your brothers that are causing you this harm. Whereas these people will come, cause havoc, and then level it against your brothers. What happens to carrying all these drugs and chasing these known terrorists? They will not do that because they are the sponsors of these terrorists. Why do I say they are the sponsors of these terrorists? You think we don't know? I will show you the reason now. Watch. Now, why do I say I know everything? Look at this information. It is coming from the national dailies. A sitting governor of Zamfara State, the current governor of Zamfara State, says that he knows where bandits are. With his phone, he can show you their location. That is what a sitting governor is telling you. But why is it that he cannot do that? Why is it that he cannot? He says he is not in control of the military and police, that the people who are in control of the government are in control of this military, that they are the ones to do it, but they cannot do it. They don't want to, not even that they cannot do it, they don't want to do it. They don't want to make that call. Why? Because they are in charge. They are the ones responsible for all those things. A sitting governor is telling you that he knows their location and everything. Why is it that they are not calling this governor to say, okay, give us a location, let us go there and get them? Nigerians, you will learn, and you will learn the hard way. Continue fighting innocent people who are fighting just for their freedom. You will learn the hard way. Thank you for listening. It is Biafra First.